chain pads with frosty textures, distant vocal chops echoing like glitch sirens, bit crushed wind sweeps and sonar style blips, high pass filtered kick pulses slow and subtle, ever vocal whisper, chords unlocked, breach initializing, arpeggiated synth melody rises, glassy crystalline feel, side chain pads build energy, vocal chops stutter ramp speed, metallic sweep effects and reverse cyber snares, we break through. Huge break the tune synth stabs hit on every beat, while melodic future bass chords slow with side chain knocking in, crushed limbs sweeps echo data lens, caution layered with glitch and clicks and chime rolls, bouncing mid bass with quick modulation, layered subclines underneath, calls to ambient melody like the battle hi-hat flickering, vocal layer drop, female vox with cyber delay, signal breach complete, subtle growling low synth creeps back in, same art melody now distorted slightly, lead synth builds into glitchy climb, don't stop, keep pushing. Rising one system full of filter, that's for sound, spell is sweet, the separate beat with filtered growl, some brightness for separate beat with filter growl, sounds like network package slamming into the soul of firewall, lo-fi synth loop like an encrypted lullaby, broken transmission vocals fade in and out, melancholic keys ring in a slow echo, bass chord breached, reality displaced, everything stacked, full chords, wide stereo, new melody layers in, modulated up an octave, vocal samples reintroduced rhythmically, one wave, everything stacked, full chords, wide stereo, new melody layers in, modulated up an octave, vocal samples reintroduced rhythmically, one last wave, everything's great into the final vocals, ends with a reverse breath and single high tone blip. Dubstep ambient pads with crusty textures, distant vocal chops echoing like glitch sirens, bit crushed wind sweeps and sonar style blips, high pass filtered kick pulses slow and subtle, ever vocal whisper, chords unlocked, breach initializing, calms to ambient melody, like a ling like glitch, hi-hats flickering, don't stop it, don't please, Chris back in, closing, ends with a reverse breath and single high tone blip.
Between sirens, static glitches, metallic footsteps, LX, terminal typing sounds overloading processors, hello, growl, bass creeping in like a monster waking up inside machine. Vocoder voice, initiate, zero monitor protocol, target, mainframe authority. Tension runs with mechanical samples, section rising since well. Kick pattern tightens as distortion build distorted sample force. The core shatters the crown. Insane rhythm, dubstep turns to collective machinery. They turn big now hear it screech. Silicon blows like crush beneath, this is my throne, no room for kings. Gosh, breaker, point your firewall, let chaos bleed, but low impulses. A metal chain rattle, blacking sounds over a corroding process. The world stable collapse, and the mix rising with our sleep. Long metal chain rattle. Nothing in like a monster waking. Inside a machine, vocoder voice, pro-break-in protocol, target integrity. Vocoder voice, maker protocol, target mainframe authority. Attention ramps materials, hydraulic effects, and rising synth flow, cluster torsion. This engine analytics daughter, store cross, word like ultimate chaos, input bass kick hits like Sledgehammers will cover system overthrown. Execute final purge. Glitched on fade, dripping echo of crushed bass. Static fades out with robotic whisper. Long live the breaker. Lapping in like a monster wiki. Lightning up inside a machine. Baseless bass that jerks like corrupted machinery. Detroit on bass lines pounding kick snare. Crushed absence in between heavy beat stutters. Crushed forward breaker. Bridge the firewall, a chaos bleed. The crowd was fake, now hear it screech. Silicone bones I crush beneath. This is my throne, no room for kings. The clock, bridge the firewall, a chaos bleed. The crowd was fake, now hear it screech. Silicone bones I crush beneath. This is my throne, now firewall, a chaos bleed. The crowd was fake, now hear it screech. Spirits screech, silicone bones I crush beneath. This is my throne, no room for kings. Dark clock, armor and synth vibrations. Hand left and rolling pulses. That metal chain rouse, perhaps a minute. You'll cut the signal. Crown erase, crash, crash, crash. Light final beat pulses. Kill the signal. Crown erase, crash, crash, crash. Crash, crash, crash. Kill the signal. Crown erase, crash, crash, crash. Crash, crash, crash. Feel the beat, sudden silence, low-pitched drone, broken glass sounds. Melodic lead emerges briefly with haunting reverb. A Veritoroid symbolizing freedom from the system. Stuttering glitched vocal lines and dogma. Polar chaos. Crowd erase, crash, crash, crash. Pick hits like sledgehammers, vocoder system overthrown. Execute final purge. Stuttering clean symbolizing freedom from the system. Stuttering glitch vocal bass, ultimate chaos, and broken glass sounds. Melodic lead emerges briefly with haunting reverb. Burst out fade, tripping echo of crushed bass. Static fades out with bone whisper. Long live the breaker. Long live the breaker. Fundamic care. Metallic plans and industrial machinery noises. Droning low, synced with flickering glitch effects. Faint robotic whispers. Rebellion activated. System breach. Subtle heartbeat like bass pulse. Loss. Rebellion noises. Electrical hi-hats start ticking rapidly. Distorted synth risers and heavy filter sweeps. Midfield, rebellion breach protocol. Engine builds with rising bass distortion. Crushing bass growls with metallic distortion. Texted drums punch hard with tight snares and heavy kicks. Bitchy synth leads cut sharply from the mix. Vocal chop fragment with aggressive shouts. Rebel, override breach. Rebellion. Beat drops to minimal glitch effects and ambient industrial noise. Fits and echoes of machine overloads. Whispered phrase, system collapse imminent. Bass returns deeper and more distorted. Drum patterns intensify with complex fills and faster pace. Synth pump rigid and angular. Vocal glitches, chanters, system crash. Depth-affilic industrial baths with heavy reverb. Slow mechanical pulses and distant alarms. Faint vocal fragments loop. Override rebellion. Rebellion. Full industrial bass system with layered synths. Aggressive drums and glitch effects dominate. Rebellion. System breach. Synth leads cascade in chaotic bursts. Beat fades to glitch noise and metallic distos. Final whispered line, midfield reclaimed. Rebellion subdued. Ends on a cold synthetic tone. Beat fades to glitch noise and metallic distos. Final whispered line, midfield reclaimed. Rebellion subdued. Ends on a cold, synthetic tone. To glitch noise and metallic distortion, ambient industrial noise.
Distant echoes of machine overloads. Whispered phrase system collapse imminent. Bass returns deeper and more distorted. Compact industrial noise. Distant echoes of machine overloads. Whispered phrase system collapse imminent. Bass returns deeper and more distorted. Drum patterns intensify with complex fills and faster pace. Signals jagged and angular. Pitches jagged and angular. Vocal glitches. Chandelian. System crash. Bass returns deeper and more distorted. Drum patterns intensify with complex fills and faster pace. Synthes jagged and angular. Vocal glitches. Chandelian. System crash. Bitfield rebellion. System crash. Bitfield rebellion. System crash. Bitfield.
Low fan hums layered with distant binary glitch textures. Static hi-hats click like thermal throttling sensors. Industrial synth pad rises like machine breath. Think robotic whisper. Core rhythm rising. Distorted four on the floor, techno kick, syncopate, bassline built from sine wave to tune, and big crush noise, clanky, metallic percussion loops like heat sink rattle. Main synth analogs are arpeggio with automated filter sweeps. Fake cooling fan effects panning slowly all at our machine. Thermal sequence lockdown imminent. Hi-hats evolve into layered glitch tape loops. Synth pitch begins rising slowly with pitch bend automation. Bass pulses slow to halftime, then ramp up again. Quick mod wheel LFO distortion simulating processor overload. Bit FX stinger cooling system failure glitch crash. Double system panic wave mode. Lockdown groove. Pattern with cutoff resonance automation. Vocal loop stutter fault burnout imminent. Some bass doubles in density mimicking CPU stress spikes. High pass sweeps over pads at tension layer. Beat stops, only ambient machine whirring remains. Robotic whispers echo CPU temperature. Glitch heartbeat sound mix overheat alarm. Faint siren tone fades in and out like failing BIOS. Rebooted rage returns now paired with warped analog comms. Synth the pace pulses every 1.5 beats irregular. Disorienting fade in and out like failing system memory. Acid line returns glitch with delay spikes. Audio tearing FX every 8 bars mimicking CPU shutdowns. Machine gone while sequence rushing breath slows. High pass filter fades out low end. Final distorted vocal. Run now. Ends on slowed heartbeat turning into flatline beep. 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 Flatline beep. 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 Beep.
Rusted machine hums, deep sub drums, randomized glitch texture swirl in stereo, distorted vocal fast core integrity of 17%, shutdown imminent. Metallic percussion knobs build tension. The power subducting through basic pitch oscillators. Glitch kick stutters vocal cut initiating collapse. Corporals introduces drop motif. Heavy wobble bass with broken rhythm with metallic screeching glitches. Distorted snares punch through debris. Robotic call out. Downfall, downfall. Breakdown insert at 120 with corrupt audio theft. Fuzzy ambient paths that overmuted beats. Simulated data crumbling facts. Regressive past building reverse tension. Bass recharges with retained sub-pulses. Reduces cryptic bass of music motion. Machine-like. So my taste. 17% shutdown imminent. Metallic percussion taps build tension. Silence the rising pitch oscillators. Glitch kicks stutters vocal cut in a shading collapse. Filter cross, something doses drop nutty. Heavy wobble bass with the broken rhythm. Melodic glitchy breakdown halfway through. The same power cut effect. Low rumble fades out. Final corrected voice line. Metro complete. Ends of tape rewind. Glitch burst. Heavy wobble bass with broken rhythm, layered with metallic screeching glitches. Distorted snares punch through debris. Robotic call out. Downfall, downfall. Break with broken rhythm, layered with metallic screeching, glitching glitches. Distorted snares punch through debris. Downfall, downfall. Breakdown inside our body with corrupt audio theft. Fuzzy happy bats over muted beats. Simulated data crumbling facts. Hallucinate data crumbling facts. Reverse dead past building reverse tension. Bass receive past building reverse tension. Bass recharges with faint sub-pulses. Remixes glitch bass when corrupt body with corrupt audio thefts. Fuzzy happy over muted beats. Simulated data crumbling facts. Reverse synth past building reverse tension. Bass recharges with faint sub-pulses. Reintroduces glitch bass with whistling completion. Highest become represented. A machine-like melody fragment emerges from understatic. Intermittent silence cracks between drops. Full-bodied voice loops, core failure, bubble, granular synth stutters, hammerball, granular synth stutters, converter baseline state, devastating, and emerges from understatic, and until silent, in a silence cracks between drops. Robotic voice loops, core failure, irreparable, granular synth stutters, echoes of earlier baseline state, distortion, high pass filter, hums, full and bumps. Full impact corrupted baseline returns with maximal distortion. Rhythmic chaos drums sync with mechanical alarms. Melodic glitchy breakdown halfway through. Ends with sudden power cut effect. Low rumble fades out. Final soft shivering synth pads with force like arpeggios. Distant icy wind effects layered with gentle crackling digital noise. Subtle vocal whispers override freezing sequence. Low sub-bass hum begins to fade in. Duh. Slow, pulsing bass line emerges thick, yet smooth. Delicate glitch percussion taps like frozen droplets. Crossing a filtered synth swells with airy delays. Vocal chunks echo softly, cryo. Bite, override. Deep, warm bass pulses contrasting with cold sharp sharps and stabs. Shows that beat with crisp snares and smooth hats. Atmosphere paths slow and shimmer in the background. Vocal layers form icy chats. Override active. Breaks down to minimal percussion and ambient textures. Digital ice cracking sounds layered with slow melodic synths, whispered vocal phrases, instant frozen, standby mode. Bass returns deeper and fuller with dark resonant qualities. Rich elements cascade with delicate, sharp, rhythmic clicks. Delicate click with round, isoc arpeggiations glow brighter. Vocal effects loop with encraving. Trial bite, override. Engage. Ambient synth wash with layered reverb and soft pads. Slow bass pulses fade in and out like heartbeat in ice. Echoing vocal fragments, repeats, override. Full beat and bass return with extra energy and layered effects. Synth sounds sharpen and syncopate with the rhythm. Vocal chops echo softly, cryo, light, override. Beat fades out to shivering pads and crackling ice effects. Whispered closing line, override complete, cryo mode disengaged. Digital ice cracking sounds layered with slow melodic synth. Whispered vocal phrases, system frozen, standby mode. Bass returns deeper and fuller with dark resonant qualities. Glitch elements cascade with delicate, sharp rhythmic clicks. Synth frozen, system frozen, standby mode. Bass returns deeper and fuller with dark resonant qualities. Glitch elements cascade with delicate, sharp rhythmic clicks. System frozen, standby mode. Cinematic screeches, subsonic rumbles rising like digital fog. Glitch pulses rob behind cryptic whisper. You are entering the darkness.
Hit low bass baseline sneaks in like signal interference. Kick drum starts a steady heartbeat at 100 BPM. Robotic textures and noir synth bugs echo in stereo. Siren like pads swell slowly from behind the shadows. Encryption breach in progress. Tails mimic data stream corruption. Leads, filtered stabs bounce like breaking command prompts. Leads, filtered stabs bounce like breaking command prompts. Bass ducks out, replaced by hypnotic mid-range synth loops. Percussion shifts into industrial clicks and taps. Vocal sample, connect, crash. The bass returns with layered fuzz. Straight glitch snares mirror digital sabotage. Kick hits like encrypted code slamming a firewall. Vocal glitching. Uprising, ambient escape like neon smoke rising. Slow to tune, cyber codes ring out. Robotic voice bands less deny. Double maximum glitch core lockdown. Baseline warps and fragments. Air reverse slap like shutting steel doors. Glitch effects layered into rhythmic break. Everything filters out, leaving a final vocal hit. Dark maps, offline. Ambient textures dissolve, crackle and dead servers. One last click, then silence. Bass is filtered with a dirty lens. Connect, crash. Baseline warps and fragments. Rhythm bass buffer stutters. One last blick, then silence.
frequency tones like server meltdown. Robotic whisper, left to right. Reinitializing neural breach protocol. Drum builds under feedback, telephone-driven bass vocal begins to surface. As event keyboard clash corrupted boot sequence. Mixed over clashing mimics over like passenger sounds. Blips, core, slam section, discarded solvents. Hits all ones into BPM bounce. Snares layered with final static and big crush clank. Lies to a full trace smell. Breaks the room, the cyber mod fragments. Testimony lab kid overload. Main bass stocks led through filter twitch match. Stop out with guns from there's back and lost. Heavy interface, strong weight, radio scramble, flies suppressed. Dirty mid-sense, fine mimics, electrical interference. All with wings on parallel, stutter with buffer stop timing. Baseline goes down on the web gets sound up as they come up with the running on every time it runs full of love with an elephant. Reinitializing neural breach protocol. Stretch texture to piece distortion leads glitches, green light business. Every flow for a girl call, low bleed engaged. Process like go, goes for the next surge. Single ambient pad shimmers to reverb. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1. Plus one build up blood beneath. Hell maximum macro pulse. Everything hits harder. Line with linear trail. Quick cell push through without warning. Hit benefit it's just a heartbeat selling. Finding the lost or low top tower. Circle one phase like finally lead us out. Fear storm turning. Fear storm turning.
Everything hits, hugging line fades. Robotic voice final line. Data storm terminated. Data storm terminated. Everything hits, hugging line fades. Robotic voice final line. Data storm terminated. Data storm terminated. Data storm terminated. Data storm terminated. A white boost in Data storm terminated. Inward. Polyrhythmic drum pattern. Lead stutter with buffer style timing. Baseline goes cyber breakbeat style. Heavy side chain while pulse everything inward. Data storm terminated. Data storm terminated. Inward. Data storm terminated. Data storm terminated. Inward. Maximum macro volume. Everything hits harder, raw. Slow shimmering static fades in. L-Thax, electric buzz, fractured code bloops, distant warning klaxons. Downstream integrity compromised. Low pass filtered bit crush loops. Soft tapping of virtual keystrokes. Reverse delay stutters. Syncopated metallic snares begin clicking. Bass rumble swell, rising pitch automation. Spark bursts like digital debris flying. Hummingbird of this fire. Layered with LFO, warble, invite stereo glitch swipes. Staggered halftime kicks. Machine clanks for snares off grid hi-hats. Bit crush sweeps, quick stunners and riches. Glitches. Process vocal bridge echo. Collapse, collapse, collapse. Metallic layer on top of bass, vocal copy of turns tones. Echoing robotic whisper, vault off on every bleed. Initiated, clicking, clicking. Glitch gated, glitch gated leads. Center filler stutters, snares begin clicking. Like my thing disintegrates into raw digital static. Bass rumble swing, hoping as if the tags you can use on flat lines. Fault maps, left main glitch, start fat. Get to loud and break and corrupt digital static. One final bang as if the system flatlines. Bass lines, tags you can use. Optional fall out the lines. Love main glitch, surge. Hold the line, flex, flat, clack, zoom. Heavy mid-range distorted bass layered with LFO warble and wide stereo glitch. Swipe staggered half-time kicks. Machine clanks for snares. Off-grid hi-hats. Hello stereo glitch. Swipes. Very service. Flex. You can use that. Close. Quick suck. Side clack. Zoom. Pedal tunnel. A fragile noise by fragment loop. Drop fill. Heavy mid-range distorted bass layered with LFO warble and wide stereo glitch. Swipes. Staggered half-time kicks. Machine clanks for snares. Off-grid hi-hats. Big crush sweep flick stutters and rhyme skip glitches. Fragmented vocal bits echo. Collapse, collapse, collapse. Collapse, collapse. Metallic layer on top of that bass. Vocal bits inside chain. Fuse feels it grounds but stays groovy. Wonder reverb collapse. Airy synth noise. Bended vocal bits echo. Collapse, collapse, collapse. Add metallic layer on top of bass. Vocal cup pitched and side chained. Glitch fills and trap and spout. Demitiated. Did a little summary.
So
Ambient textures fade in smoothly. Classic glitch touch tone with evolving melodic sense. Rising filter bassline with rhythmic modulation. Full chops echo softly. Digital ember loop. Tension builds with layer synth. Warm future bass chords with deep sub bass. Clutch hop drum patterns with serious hats. Synth wave with sparkling digital textures. Vocal snippets chopped rhythmically clip with ember. Ignite. Beat strips down to atmospheric paths and subtle glitch effects. Soft echoing synth motifs. Whispered vocal phrases. Reignite. Digital flame. Groovely. Bass drum hit with soft pads and crackling embers. Slow pulsing bass fades in and out. Providing future bass chords with glitch hop percussion. Layered synthos and dynamic bass movement. Deep bass to soft pads and ember crackles. Final vocal wave where digital ember loop complete. Warm synth tone. Digital textures. Vocal synthesis. Boop, ember. Beat strips down to atmospheric pads and subtle glitch effects. Soft echoing synth motifs. Whispered vocal phrases. Reignite. Digital flame. Full future bass groove returns with richer synth layers. Driving bass and punchy drums. Melodic synth lines weave dynamically. Ambient sound with soft pads and crackling embers. Slow pulsing bass fades in and out. Vocal fragments repeated ember.
energetic future bass. Let it influence and then integrate out. Different although whisper, digital ember loop. Digital ember loop. Beat fades to soft pads, ember crackles, final vocals. Where this digital ember loop completes. Ember loop, ember loop, ember loop, ember loop, ember loop, ember loop.
The sound effects, firewall, burst ignition, glitch it packet, echoes, high pass, filter the lines.
Ambient sun pad moves with low crackling, like a system overheating, sparks, hi-hats sticking like fire, scorch circuits, vocal distorted whisper, frenzy protocol engaged, loop initiated. Sun trap hats rolling in 808 starts to rise with heat wave filter effects, rising pitch and riser with reverse snare slams.
Break the wall, burn the loop. Break the wall, burn the loop. How hard to wave trap fusion drop when it cuts me with your vocal chops. Final system hides like dying sparks from fried gram. Break the loop, burn the loop. Break the loop, burn the loop, burn the loop.
Kicks punch beneath the laser cut lead. Big kick vocal chopped riser with a reverb melody bends through reverb. Everything fleet burning, distorted elastic lasers refire mid drop recursive transitions, triggers secondary midi top with the main section. The vocal can wrap some fragment, red line, breach code and small trace. The heat firewall broke loop cycle lock, frenzy plays, track wave hits and goes to race. Trap snares rattle while it sits off and slightly with phaser face back over. Sounds like overclocked fans. Alarms for trigger, filtered pads swell like data boiling under pressure. Lasers and risers, chop vocal effects, stutter, recursive attack, reboot denied, loop continue. The aggressive drop the loop, frenzy activate. Baseline now stutters and shifts pitch dynamically. Kicks their hat combo pounds like system override commands. Low lid, low pass sweep across all sounds, breathing rooms, reverse arrows crackling and flame. All extinguish, robotic alerts. All leads collide with bass reverb chaos. Web loops twisted, polyrhythm on filters, subtel loops, resolve in a recursive spiral. Burn the loop, break the wall, burn the loop. Break the, burn the loop. Final system hums like dying sparks from fire. Lasers refire mid-drop recursive transitions, trigger a secondary mini drop within the main section. Level good wraps up a fragment, red line, breach code and smoke trace. The heat firewall broke loop cycle lock, frenzy blaze, trap wave hits and goes to race. Trap snares rattle while leads and soften slightly with phaser face back over clocked fans. Alarms trigger, fingerprint pads slow like data boiling under pressure. Lasers that riser with chop vocal effects, stutter, recursive attack, reboot denied, loop continue. The crusty drop the loop, frenzy activate.
Ambient drones resembling eerie data tunnels. Low sunny static hum like a broken server room. Crackling transmission effects, either final but digital. Close tone bells randomly pealing distant stereo. Rhythm code and whisper, ghost stroke reawakening. Dusty breakbeat pattern starts phasing in resonant filters. Sweep silver spectral quiet pads. Soft granular clutches start panning LR. Taking hi-hat clock and music down. Taking hi-hat distorted riser. Ghostly melody fragment appears in reverse. Breakbeat slows into graze like tape stretch. Sign melody emerges, simple child like but off key. Distorted hot rod effects or take final. Digitals are sequel up to final but digital. Switch dumbbells randomly peel into stereo. I keep the code to whisper, no surrender, only awakening. Embrace the burning, infinite several, go custody with the line that's server. Conscious, basic in the family, looked devotion in emotion. Perception, randomly be out of our tails. Into the code of whisper, you'll sleep pattern with hardest demos. Baseline broken into secret alignment, sour sons and vocal cuts. Freak your child rush, what's your sort of one, just search version. Retro air, Mr. Fortune poses, every beat and warning siren. Music drops some minimal static and underwater ambience voiceover. Untraceable element corrupted, there's so much in whispered voxel. Echo, fades and triplets. Creepy mechanical breathing in reverse clock ticks. All systems click, severing with glitch stutter. Baseline fractalizes into triple note bursts. Full quiet avatars now merge with synthetic roar. Final leaps it resembles corrupted modem tones climbing pitch. Effects of server crash, digital distortion rises under beats. Beat fades into ortho silence under beat is under beats. They never was silent. Plan and never unless your first breath. They never left. Enzo search for first breath and a single T3 side tone. Sparkling beta bursts, glitch shimmer echoes, faint cosmic paths, pulsing sub-frequency heartbeat, perk stutters click in like ticking a countdown timer. Initializing, pulse alignment, Nova ready. Arpeggiated synth line rises in pitch with glitch jitter effects. Layered breakbeat patterns fade in like incoming data storms. Razors granular and crackling, mimicking code splinters. Glitch, Nova, glitch, Nova. Glitch, Nova, glitch, Nova. Flows like a digital Nova core. Fast-paced breakbeats jump aggressively layered. Layer with textures definitely layered with crush textures. Spoken on things, grasses, scour pulses. Melodic pad emerges, a glaring harmony reminiscent of solar flares. Spark the void, ride the glitch, Nova erupts in coded pitch. Melodic breakbeat drop with layered arcs. Mid-bass hits pulse in a call response rhythm with a kick snare combo. Full click fills mimic signal interference or memory errors. Full fusion drop, frenzy. Nova cycle unstable, pulsing. Gate filter, locking delays fade out. Filtered pad closes with long reverb tail. One final vocal echo. Pulse terminated. Subdrop explodes like a digital Nova core. Fast-paced breakbeats chopped aggressively, layered with bit crush textures. Warping mod, bass growls with staccato pulses. Mullet breakbeat drop with layered arcs. Mid-bass hits pulse in a call response rhythm with a kick snare combo. Electric fills mimic signal, be reflexively layered with bit crush. Rip the void, ride the glitch, Nova erupts in coded pitch. Melodic blazer sets Lucas Santa pulse. And bangs for stability, with a kick snare combo. Tough terminated.
Dimensional hums, broken synth loops, rhythmic distortion ticks.
Soft glitch textures bounce left to right. Vocal effects sync initialized at Creven. Falling through the fragment haze, time breaks, the beat obeys. Pixels twist, reality bends, we ride this glitch until it ends. Funky, crunchy bass line starts crawling, percussion layered with syncopated laser hits. Vocoder voice with rising pitch, synchronizing, loading, vortex loop complete. Glitch riser built with modulating detune. Heartbeat kick, pulsing faster. Dirty glitch bass pros, groove kicks in hard. Drop in the code. Melodic arps glitch out mid-measure. Circuit break fucks around like a storm. Error bass engage. Vortex, 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 sync. Crack through the kernel's dream. We code in colors, glitch in streams. Reality reboots in waves, and bass lines echo in data graves. Add glitch hop climax, faster fills, layers of granular stabs, inverted beats, vocal glitch at vortex it, initiating bass collapse. Sudden pause, bassy pads with corrupted digital melodies. Suffer whisper born by now inside the sync melody builds, reverb beat builds with funky crunching bass line starts crawling, push layered with syncopated laser, motion layered with rising pitter, vocoder voice with rising pits. We rock and beat, followed by sound, liverments combined with higher energy. Break through the loop, sync the sound, vortex spinning underground. Riser built with modulating detune, heartbeat kick, pulsing faster. To add dirty glitch bass blows, groove kicks in hard. Rocky settles through, glitch it, sync it, drop in the code. Melodic arps glitch out mid-measure. Circuit break, fall around like a storm. Error bass engaged. Vortex, 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 sync. Perfect projects. Crack through the kernel's dream. We code in colors, glitch in streams. Reality reboots in waves, and bass lines echo in data graves. Error bass engage. Vortex, vortex, sync. Crack through the kernel's dream. We code in colors, glitch in streams. Reality reboots in waves, and bass lines echo in data graves. Error bass engaged. Vortex, vortex, sync. Crack through the kernel's dream. We code in colors, glitch in streams. Reality reboots in waves, and bass lines echo in data graves. And bass lines echo in data graves. Error bass engaged. Vortex, vortex, sync. Nerd in kernel's dream. We code in colors, glitch in streams. Reality reboots in waves, and bass lines echo in data graves. Error bass engaged. Forward and pause, bassy pads with corrupted digital melodies. Soft robotic whisper, you are now inside. The sync melody plays backward as the beat slowly rebuilds with glitch fucks. Aux. All pads resync, all elements combined with higher energy. Break through the loop, sync the sound. Vortex spinning underground. Layer need to perk needs to revert. Digital artifacts fade, echo trails off. Last sound, heart monitor flatline beep. Followed by static glitch and silence.
Rising to the sundays with metallic clicks on machinery gears, wired syncopated hi-hats slowly building tension, distant robotic voice, system congestion detected, initiating drop burst, ambient glitch effects and data stream noises.
Complex drum rolls with rapid fire snare hits, rising synth tension with filter sweeps and pitch bends. Clock pressure rising, bass like beckons, rhythmic stabs emerge. Aggressive neurofunk bass growls with sharp modulations, merging text and drums, cutting through with rapid gains and snares. Syncopated clicks, step and jump on middle cuts. Background synths swirl with chaotic energy. Initiating drop, blow, plays, driven bass drones. Burn digital noises with pitch shifted vocal phrasing. Rising tension with the brave synths. Full neurofocus soul returns with layered bass technique. Initiating drop, complexity and speed. Sharp synth waves cut through the mix. Web level load, drop burst. Abstract pads and deep reverb wash. Slow bass pulses fading in and out. Distorted vocal echo pressurizing. Bassline thickens. Rhythmic stabs emerge.
Drop burst. Sound design, electrostatic tension, robotic whisper, frequency pulse, effects and spark security, breach sounds. On, neural interface established, hijack in progress. Kick, slowly layered with filtered hi-hats and granular textures. Lines of code inside my head, baseline bites that never end. Hijack off, begin to bend, the signal crawls and won't pretend. AOE glides, deep modulated neuro bass groove. Percussion glitches off grid bounce. Pressure bass pulse rising, neural control at 92%. Injecting primary drop sequence. Snare rolls chopped in reverse. Bass explosion. And neuro bass modulated with mid-fret growls. All trap hats syncopated. Stutters, some reverse bass glitch effects. Vocal chop, hijack, bassline lockdown. Synapse linked to cybercore. Vibrations hit the basement floor. Static loop can break the chain. Bassline floods my binary brain. Wider stereo image slightly tuned. Lead melody with low pass filter. When even dirtier neural bassline, more distortion, high pass flutter. Execute neural override. Bassline bounce out jagged like it's breaking circuits. Calm before blackout, echo stutters and soft glitched melody. Heartbeat effects fading in whispers. You are not in control anymore. Bass scan effects with stereo panning. Cyber trap, neural fusion. Bassline bites that never end. Lifters double pulse before the fade. Whole layers dissolve into static. Soft robotic glitch fade out. Bassline integrated, goodbye, user. Neural control at 92%. Injecting primary drop sequence. Snare rolls chopped and reversed. Best. Annihilated with mid-fret growls. Put trap hats syncopated. Stutters, sub-reverse bass glitch effects. Vocal chop, hijack, bassline locked down. Synapse linked to cybercore. Vibrations hit the basement floor. Static loop can't break the chain. Bassline floods my binary brain. Wider stereo image slightly tuned. Lead melody with low pass filter. Uneven dirtier neural bassline. More distortion, high pass flutter. Execute neural override. Bassline now jagged like it's breaking circuits. Calm before blackout, echo stutters and soft glitch melody. Heartbeat effects fading in whispers. You are not in control anymore. By the stereo anymore. Best and dirtier neural bassline. Bassline integrate anymore. Not by user. Clean, precise synth pads layered with subtle static interference. Soft digital beeps simulating signal pings. Atmospheric hum with faint robotic voice fragments. Initializing neural waveform. Rapid, percussive hi-hats enter, complex patterns emerge. Syncopated bass stabs slowly take form. Rising filter sweeps and glitch effects build tension. Vocal snippets stutter, signal wave, neurograph. Tight, aggressive neurofunk bassline pulsates with dynamic modulations. Punchy tech step drums with crisp snares and fast kicks. Intricate glitchy synth runs cutting sharply. Vocal glitches sync rhythmically. Signal wave active, neurograph engaged. Reduces to bass drones and synthetic noise. Arpeggiated synths rippling patterns resembling neural pathways. Whispered vocal echoes, locked. Bassline intensifies with complex pitch bends and wobble effects. Drum patterns become more intricate and driving. Shots and stabs layer atop pulsating sub-bass. Vocal chops slice rhythmic melodial neurograph. Signal wave override. Ambient pads with heavy reverb fill space. Subtle glitch effects fade in and out. Faint vocal fragments repeat. Signal wave, pulse. All elements return with maximum energy. Contrast bass modulations and sharp remixes dominate. Syncopated drum fills drive the intensity higher. Vocal glitches echo, neurograph override. Signal wave complete. Beat fades out to glitch noise and fading synth pads. Final vocal whisper. System reset. Signal wave offline. Ends on a soft digital tone. Atmosphere, cold static wind swirls with low-pitched data murmurs. Terminal bleeps, ambient synth pads warp like ghostly signals. Distant distorted transmission voice, deep low pass filtered. Sector status void, silence confirmed. Set bass pulse begins faintly like a heart monitor in deep space. Beat begins assembling industrial kicks and metallic clanks. Robotic whispers glitch through, drive online, initializing drop. Heavy reverb, tailed notes, suspense. Rising synth stabs layered with digital shatters. Pitch riser, sounds like uprooting corrupted memory at hyperspeed. Heavy bassline, built to suspense. Rising synth stabs layered with digital shatters. Pitch riser, sounds like uprooting corrupted memory at hyperspeed. Deep ghastly old drowls over Monday's halftime beat. Wobble bass accentuated with phasing glitch filter. Laser slice fills and crushed vocal chops. Industrial snare, trap has sprinkled with reverse tape field. Machine arrow rolls used as fills. Back tempo with spaced out kicks. Hollow plucks and vocoded whispers. Is anyone out there? Reverb bass thuds echo as if inside a void chamber. Bass now layered with digital screeches. High register glitch squeals and high LR. Vocal glitch rhythm. Drive, dive, nullify. Dive, nullify. Crossed, inbound collapse. Table chaos. Saturated bass lid. Villain chainsaw mid frequencies. Drum glitches before the slam stack in. Feedback loop spiral into cybernetic madness. Final vocal hit. This is the end of drive. Sounds unwind like a corrupted synth file. Final heartbeat suck, thump. Ends on silence interrupted by a single high-pitched glitch. Breathing and double with spaced out kicks, hollow plucks and vocoded whispers. Is anyone out there? Reverb bass thuds echo as if inside a void chamber. Crazy your intensity. Bass now layered with digital screeches. High register glitch squeals pan hard LR. Glitches are fine. No drums, ambient descent. Lo-fi crackle like streaming through broken bandwidth.
Radio electric hum feels like a system powering up. Ambient crackles simulate melting processors. Layered synth, rising sun arpeggio with a subtle detune. Robotic whisper, low pass filter, unstable drop wave and counting. Cushion kicks and filters snare, rising kick rolls. Background thinning fans, ticking clock beat baritones. Bass swelling with thermal distortion filters. Lead synth enters processed with phaser slow all of a phone. Drop wave overdrive, ultra punchy sub bass slams and signature voice synth glides up and crushes down like a voltage arc. Hi-hats glitch stutter between 8th and 16th notes. Sidechain compression mimics heat surges. Rapid overheating beats, electronic breath samples. Bass chills into a rolling mid-glitch layer. Filtered arpeggio moves like data flickering through RAM. FX fan whirl, CPU hum soft delay taps. Beats simplifies through heavy kick and wide clap. Clock speed bypass, containment failed. Cordon best on big bush echoes famous codimos. Sudden silence followed by reverse reverb glitch sweep. Critical frequency breach reset not possible. Though to overclock frenzy mode. Maximalist drop with all layers and chaos. Modulated bass, rapid fire drum fills. Triplet drop wave led rhythm. Every fourth moment dope with some drop with no kick beat for contrast. Bass filter sweep like overheat. Circuitry burning out. Kick slows down. Distortion fades. Bass echoes into reverb. Low entry cast, nothing to silence. Final whisper has the bomb solid but shutting down. Starting down, and the whisper has a sudden between 8 and 16 now. Starting down, it crushes down. Now it crushes down. Now it crushes down. Now it crushes down. Now it crushes down. Ultra punchy sub bass slams and signature drop waves and glides up and crushes down like a voltage arc. Hi-hats glitch stutter between 8th and 16th notes. Sidechain compression mimics heat surges. Rapid overheat beats, electronic breath samples. Bass chills into a rolling mid-glitch layer. Filtered arpeggio moves like data flickering through RAM. FX fan whirl, CPU hum soft delay taps. Beats simplifies through heavy kick and wide clap. Clock speed bypass containment failed. With no code, don't pass for me. Going to reload and my nose growl. Cigarette kicks, whisper rumors like data flickering through RAM. Fan world, CPU hums, soft delay taps. Beat simplifies to heavy kick and wide clap. Clock speed bypass, containment failed. When closed down, bass storm, then claimant failed. When going down, it's over. Requested layered with white noise, chorus down, bass storm. Bass on me comes for requested layer with white noise crowds. Syncopated kicks, twist rhythm and offbeat drops. Metallic crashes and mechanical impacts. It blends prettier like a modulated buzzsaw. Chromed out backstone big push, echoes famous coding rapid fire. Drum filter blip drop wave led river. Critical frequency breach, reset not possible. And overclock frenzy mode, mount a hardware collapsing. Ambient pads float with glitch echoes. Faint Morse code impact. Sudden silence, followed by reverse reverb glitch sweep. Critical frequency breach reset not possible. Go to overclock frenzy mode.
Digital lens effects and ghost like gas. Glitching darker than fragments fading in. Fading for your open, for fewer bits. Vibrating open to fearless pulses. Robotic voice with whispers system to breach. As I'm waiting to end down. Rapid fire snare built. Alarms and modulations rise. Stunning bass clouds filter upward. Full coded glitch freeze, unlocking breach. Aggressive distorted bass line with daring textures. Slice breakbeats with precise glitch injections. Phantom with layers, sound of synths and away.
glitchy white noise sweeping across stereo field. Metallic clicks and pounding like keypad hacking. A faint reversed vocal sample. Access denied. Override. Subtle filtered bass hum rising slowly. Smells of hush traps. The hi-hats begin tick-tocking. Syncopated glitch synths ripple and burst. Vocal chop stutter. Pulse hack. Pulse hack. Rising filtered synths swell in rhythmic stabs. Heavy wobble bass with a robotic growl undertone. Snappy glitch hop drum pattern with crunchy snares. Syncopated percussive glitches and digital scratches. Pass, firewall, glitch, pulse. Beat strips down the glitch effects and atmospheric paths. Going reverse and swirl in. Digital beats simulate a hacking sequence. Whispered line, clips initiated. Bass becomes more distorted, layered with aggressive sub-frequencies. Drum pattern intensifies with triplet hi-hat rolls and synth fill synth leads with sharp cutting digital tones. Pulse hack, eclipse, override. And synth pass drenched in reverb. Low and drone pulses slowly. Less vocal fragments loop. Access override. Pulse. Digital stack fades in and out. Elements return with increased intensity and heavy bass intensity. Heavy bass growls layered with glitch pop ends. Complex drum fills and cascading. Hi-hat runs. Vocal chop fragmented rhythmically. Hi-hat runs. Clicks. Pulse. Pulse. Beat fades to glitch noise and soft synth echoes. Final vocal snippet. System reset. Pulse. Lost. Ends with digital static crackle. Beat fades to glitch noise and soft synth echoes. Final vocal snippet. System reset. Pulse. Lost. Ends with digital static crackle. Does a trip through the hard drive takes memory loaded clips. Synth pad loops with slow filter sweep ambient glitch vocals pad and LR RAM lock initialized. Access throttle slam stream ready. Groovy blocky synth stamps ready rise with minimal sub bass under. The funky birds layer rim picks rim shots CPU effects digital alarm street rising. Distorted uplift to building tension. Vocal chop memory slam. Chucky raindrop, bouncing bass modulation. A solid bass water bouncing in a lock loop. The slam style sub drop, sync with snare. Sync with snare. The 6-step pattern. 6-step groove like memory bites bouncing off corrupted caching. Break a magic shaker, streaming data like a memory quaker. Throttle thread, got my clock on pause. Slam the stack to final loss. I groove returns with more swing lathe, click apps and modular synths. Full RAM overload, FX system alert stutter. Distorted reverb, bass and backlog style screech tease. Slam it, stream it, crash it. Fast bounce rhythm, bass hit drop. Fast bounce rhythm, bass hits, instrument, bass modulation. Sharp smash, triple fill, FX. Slamming the stream lockdown, quantum rising. Go slow, low pass, filter melody from neutral returns. Go slow, identity of robotic At the purge, flush sound, glassy pings. Melodic rhythm fusion, drop the bass, mother pitch, bend tricks of a blaze the legs. Simon basslands collide with echo synths. Network disengaged, free to stream. Melodic downstep fading, glitch effects, soft memory flush, low hum of free CPU cycles. Final whisper, bass matrix, unchained. Distant echoes of distorted sense fading in. Stars metallic percussion taps. Whispered vocal snippets, shadow show, ignition. Blazing synth times with great distortion. Raw pads stands with great distortion. Pro hats, snare rolls, increased tension. Filtered bass growls, riddle and never. Shadow, making history. Burn out. Breaks distorted bassline hits with gritty texture. XM drums with sharp kicks and snares. Scorching simply cut through the mix. So much of food recaps. Burn out. Ignite. Beat breaks down to die and the impact. And clean fire sounds. Below bass drones with reverb fails. With the break system meltdown. Bassline returns with increased distortion noise. Bass pulse is fading in and out. Echoing vocal fragments. Ignite. Shadow shell. Real force distorted bass players. Aggressive drums with the layer. Devil struggles dominating all conceptual motion. Simply cascade numbers. Previous always through on air. System offline. Baseline hits with prayer. What the stars are from case of stairs. Running the system Some drums with sharp kicks and snares. Scorching safely cuts through the mix. Vocal punches rhythmically quickly chopped. Burn out. Beat breaks down to document. That's where fire sounds. Little bass drums, three fails. Push the break. System melts down. Bassline returns with noise. Increase the noise. Bassline returns with noise. System increase the noise. Fading in and out, echoing vocal fragments, ignite and shadow. Distant sirens and modulated firewall scan sounds. Faint static, pulses and glitched textures panning side to side. Bass crackles underneath with rising pressure. Vocal tag, access denied. Force breach authorized.
Kick snare, glitch loop, accelerated. Alarm samples rising with distortion. Metallic presses twisting upward. Vocal snares, massive wall. Aggressive drop with firewall. Crashing sound effects. Hyper, punchies, distorted 808s. Lead synth, warping laser bass oscillators. With booklet fragments loop. Firewall, mash, smash, mash. Drop features, broken beats, switch ups at 110. Melodic buzz, thunder, glitch, vulgar, ambience, lower tempo, moment, filtered reverb, bass, electrical zaps and sisters, and side to side, buckle, tagger, buckle, tagger, underneath with riser, vocal, tagger, meet with rising, virtual wall.
Access denied, force breach authorized.
Accelerating modulation, hi-hats get stopped and reversed. Sonic firewall with effects layered on baseline. Low hum firewall static rebuilding. Sharp vocals with low pass fade. Ox energy drop with stacked layers, razor bass, glitch clap, subwoofer punches, final glitch blast leads into audio crash, reverse waveform collapse effects.
Glitch echoes, static fades into silence. Final voice whisper, smash complete.
Heavier sub drop returns with glitch growls. Synth layers evolve into swirling modulations. Hi-hats get chopped and reversed. Sonic firewall rip effects layered on bassline. Low hum, firewall static rebuilding. Chop vocal saying initiate, overload sonic core. Sends out as flicker with low pass fade. Max energy drop with stacked layers. Laser bass, glitch claps, subwoofer punches, final glitch blast leads into audio crash. Reverse waveform collapse effects.
Synth glitch echoes.
Static fades into silence. Final voice whisper, smash complete. A voice whisper, smash complete.
Psychedelic echo effects, all those
buzzing vaults, glowing cores, sync with the surge, feel the burn. Having felt our switch, take the power, reaching and out, tempoing curves, buzzing vaults, glowing cores, sync with the surge, feel the burn. Having felt our switch, take the burn. Having felt our switch, take the burn. Rising faults, glowing cores, sync with the surge, feel the burn. Heavy filter switch, deep the bombs, layer the down curve. Heavy filter switch, feel the burn. Heavy filter sweater, now a tremolo glitch fox. Ego sharp like shattering glass. Outdoing, sync search destroy. Then unfolding, data dripping, heat can't stabilize.
tempo increases, and harder, tempo increases. Right. 1%. Signature sync. Right. They're all defaulting. Bowing chorus. Sync the burn.
Critical temp breach, sync pulse locked. Thermal bass kicks harder, now a tremolo glitch fox. Surge, engage.
Sync surge to sponge between pumping nose and crispness. Bubbling plate to stuttering glass. Thermal bass kicks harder, now a tremolo glitch fox. Surge, engage. Sync surge destroy. Good to bring thermal bass kicks harder, now with tremolo glitch fucks.
Become sharp like shattering glass. Burn through it, sink, search, destroy. Everything melts, it crushed pads, slowing tempo. Memory folding, data dripping, heat can't stabilize. Thermal sync override, engaged. Chrono sync up synced, oh no. Thermal sync override, engaged. Thermal sync override, engaged. Cooling system fades in real time, sent, filling.